Hi everyone, welcome to my podcast show, The Awareness Hub. In this particular podcast, you'll be discovering and learning a lot of stuff about content creation, freelancing, digital marketing, how to get into NFTs, Web3, and a lot of other steps, including entrepreneurship and many more things. Okay, so in today's episode, I'm gonna bring in Aneksha, who's an awesome uh, sports person, and apart from that, she has started a journey into content creation, digital marketing, who's doing really good in her field. So today we'll be interviewing her. I think, I'm like completely pumped up because like literally she has a lot of things to share with us, and I'm gonna extract as much knowledge from her. I'm gonna give it to you guys. So we'll get into the session. Are you able to hear me? Are you able
Yeah,
to hear
yeah, I'm being
me?
able to hear you.
Okay. Is there any lag? Nothing, right?
Yeah, I can hear you, but I can't see your face.
You're not able to see my face.
No, it's
My
completely
video
black.
is blank. Actually, my video is on.
No, it's not on. I can't see anything.
Is,
I don't know.
is it visible now?
No, it was visible, then it went off.
Oh, just 1 minute. Now?
No, I can't see your face.
No.
Yeah,
I'm
now
able
I
to
can
look
see.
good, right? I mean,
I
like,
can
I'm
see
able to
now.
see you now.
Yeah,
Yeah, fine, great.
yeah. I can
Actually,
see you now.
we have actually scheduled it for 7, but the time is 7:36. I mean, actually, I should have checked all these technicalities earlier, but it was my mistake that I haven't done
No worries,
these
it's okay,
technical
it's okay.
things.
It's okay.
Right? It happened. Yeah, right? It happens.
Yeah, it
So, actually,
happens
first of
because
all,
technique.
yeah, I mean, first of all, thank you
Yeah,
so much
anything
for
can
accepting my
go.
invitation and coming to my show.
Yeah, no worries.
Now,
Yeah,
it's
it
my
means a
pleasure
lot to
having
me.
you here.
I'm really,
Yeah,
really
I
excited
mean,
actually.
actually,
So, yeah.
to tell a little bit about yourself, actually, I thought, I mean, yesterday while going through your bio and all the stuff which you showed me, your website, I thought that I could,
Yeah.
kind of tell about you by not looking at my phone, but I swear I couldn't because, I mean, literally, I've got like so many, awards and achievements that I couldn't without using my phone. See, like, I'm just in your website. Without looking at your phone, I'm not able to tell things because I've done like so much things. I mean, like if you have look at our academics, just to give you context here, like academics, he was awarded distinctive performance in the sixth national cyber olympiad held at Delhi, and then you won the gold and silver medal in the English project conducted by English department at school level, and then in photography, he was assigned as the head of photography of the Zenith Model United Nations organized by Miranda House. I mean, like literally, the list goes on. But one thing I'm like completely
Yeah,
impressed is
thank you
like
so
your
much. Thank
sports achievement. Like literally, I
Yeah.
would say like your sports achievement is like so great. Actually, can you just tell me about your experience in the sports? Like, how did you get started? I mean, how did you even get started? Like, how did you all go?
Uh, so I never wanted to become like a player, I was like least bothered.
Okay,
So it was my
okay,
my dad. He was always into sports. He was into cricket. And he was like, no, I'll put my child into sports and make sure that she becomes really good with it. So I used to train really hard,
okay,
but one day, I mean, they picked up tennis. I was doing swimming at the same time. So I was doing two sports. One was lawn tennis and one was swimming.
oh.
Um,
And it was,
so
if I'm not
every day
mistaken,
there
it
was
was
like,
right at it was seventh, right? I mean, when you were, your age was at 7, right? When you started this, if I'm not
yeah,
wrong.
yeah, I was very young. Yeah. I started
Oh,
actually way before. I think I started like 5.5, so way too early. And then I was
oh,
like my dad used to like put me like in those like coaching, and then he used to come back, and I used to feel so tired because there was like so much of physical activities, right? I mean, like running and sprinting, there's so much of workout. I never liked that. One day I cried in front of the coach saying I can't do this. I really
wow.
literally can't. I'm like begging you, please, please, let I need to focus on something else. But it was
Okay.
literally that decision was like, I had to decide, do you want to do it or not? And then I said, I cannot do it. This is not my cup of tea. Like, I cannot run every day and then like run 3 kilometers, 4 kilometers, which were too much for a very young kid who's like 7, 8 years. But that's how you start. But then I accepted it. I
Yeah,
started.
obviously.
Initially, it was like I yeah, I got used to it. Then I started playing. I got better and then better. So my coach told me that I think you're playing much better. And then I trained really hard for like I guess 4 5 hours after school. It was like every
Mm-hmm.
day, like from 6 to 10, I used to practice from Monday to Saturday. It was like I
Oh,
was so serious. I was
6
like,
to 10.
I'll become an athlete.
Oh my God.
6 to 10, like 6 p.m. to 10, almost every day. So I had coaching, like normal coaching 3 to 5, and then again 6 to 10. That's like a special coaching for like to upgrade myself, to upgrade my tennis skills. And
Oh,
then I was like, there was like lot of physical work, drillings, and then it's not only the technical part, there's a certain court movements you have to work on, your strength,
yeah.
agility movement.
I get
So
it, get it.
I was playing, and then um my first tournament was an all Assam tournament, and it was like one of my best tournaments so far. I reached quarterfinals, and then
Wow.
after the quarterfinals, it was like under 10, but both it was like boys and girls mix. So I lost to a friend. I mean,
Okay.
like I know him, of course. And then I was like very sad. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
damn, I lost. But I played, I think, one of my best matches. And then my dad gifted me a kit, a tennis kit, because I
Oh,
played
oh,
very well. And then
okay.
I was playing full professionally, like from it started from class 1 to till 12 standard. Then in between, like I had to focus on my studies because I can't really take it as a professional because my parents didn't want me to risk, as in like you have to both continue studying and also at the
Mm-hmm.
same time do uh, play tennis at the same time.
Play
So
tennis.
I like, of course, that was like I wanted to go full professionally, like without any second thought. Like, but I don't think they were like they gave it a thought. No, I think you should uh just continue your studies, do your bachelor's and all. So I was playing like I was playing for my college, I was playing for my university, Delhi University, and then that's how it is. I was like very very serious, but you see, like I mean here in India, right? I mean, things are very different. It's not easy as it seems. Sports is something like, um, see, first of all, it's a very expensive game. There, you need
Yeah,
a
I
coach.
accept.
You have to pay. Then again, your for your rackets. So the racket cost almost 10,000, 12,000 rupees, and it's not like uh, one racket. You need at least three rackets. So like almost 30,000 gone. So unless until you are sponsored, like, or you become a very good player, like the top ones, they sponsor you. So for
Mm-hmm.
that, you literally have to leave everything and then go professional. So at that point of time, it was not like I was not at all ready. So even to reach the
Okay.
some people reach Grand Slam at that age, like 15, 16, you have to play, you have to be in the top 100. Then only you can see the potential, very few people make it. It's not easy also, So I played till
Yeah, I get
nationals.
it.
I was like playing, I
Mm-hmm.
played till nationals, and then uske baad I knew that I can't take it as a profession. I can't take tennis as a profession because I knew that I don't have a future because if I had been really serious and I had this choice कि मुझे यही करना है and given my whole heart and soul, probably I could have maybe
Maybe.
played tennis till now. But
till
I'm
today. Yeah.
glad wherever I am, like social media marketing. I mean, like now I'm a freelancer. Like people always say like you were into sports and then now this and that. But I was
I mean,
involved in so
yeah.
many other things apart from sports. But sports majorly played a role, a big, huge role. And because it made me mentally tough, stronger. There was this sorry, and also enhanced my discipline. So there were so many
Mm-mm-mm.
things I would definitely owe a big like time, to uh
Yeah.
playing tennis. So that was all the journey.
Get it. I mean, okay. So your point of change, that's from tennis or like sports on the whole, for that matter, to this particular social media like
Yeah.
freelancing, was that particular time wherein you realized that okay, like there's like no other future for me. I mean, like there's no future for me in this particular field. Like after you got that particular thought in your mind, you have just completely changed from
Hmm.
sports to this freelancing and stuff, right?
Yeah. So,
Okay.
so there were like a lot of other things that were going on. Like I got
Mm-hmm.
involved in photography when I was 18. Then
Yeah.
I was involved, like, my parents put me into different extracurricular activities professionally. Like I was playing tennis, I was taking art classes, and like I learned art for like more than 7.5 years. So there were so many things were going on. But um and then so while in college I discovered so many new creative professions because my mother was into photography.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like very curious.
Okay.
Okay, what is like how does this camera work and all. So I got involved. And then social media thing, I was very inquisitive when I started traveling. So in when I was
Mm-hmm.
studying, I took advantage of traveling, and I started with mobile photography. And then I was like started posting on Instagram and all. Like I wanted to know the game of social media. That's how it is. That's how that social media thing came. Like how do you do, what lies behind this like likes and comments? How does it run and all? Like I have no idea. So but I was very curious to know that what's this? I really wanted to know.
Got it.
And then I started posting pictures. I think people appreciated my work. So because I started doing travel photography, I started traveling frequently because attendance नहीं लगता है वहाँ पे DU में. तो I took advantage of that. So
True.
I traveled full blast. Like and then it was really good. And then धीरे धीरे करके I was like, okay, I think I am really interested in social media marketing. So, but I was very unclear. Sometimes I wanted to do journalism because I had a plan
Mm-hmm.
कि मुझे बाहर जाके मुझे फिर से I think I'll pursue journalism because I was interested in writing also, travel writing and all these things. But it was so unclear, right? Like, but I knew one thing that if my career will be in multimedia only. But I don't multimedia is a very huge huge
Yeah.
field, right?
It's very huge.
So it could be VFX, yeah, so many things. So after that, I started exploring, but the photography was like a very like a deep passion inside. There were so many things that was like I'm passionate about. And then in 2020, I landed a job in advertisement. So my first job was as a copywriter. I was doing so many
Okay.
things like content writing, copywriting. I was so new, nothing, I have no idea. And then I was into meme marketing. So meme marketing was like the founders told me ki you are very good with memes, so start with meme marketing and also copywriting. So I have no experience, so just try. So I work closely with the designers and even the creative head and the chief creative officer, and also the senior copywriters. So they enhance my creativity. So I
Okay.
I work closely with the brand strategist also. So that's how I got to know so many things. And like I learned so many things in just within a 6 months time. So after 6 months, I switched to another like company where there was like better opportunity. I wanted social media, so I worked as a content writer. but I don't like content. It's like so like I mean I don't like writing such huge blog forms and all. So I took the experience of like for like 8 to 9 months I did have content writing, and then after content writing I switched to social media marketing like in the same company. So I worked for like 1 year, and since June I have been freelancing. So I'm very new to LinkedIn
Okay.
actually. I've been creating content on Instagram. So all these entertainment videos, and it was like LinkedIn happened because I was working, right? And then
Yeah.
everybody needs to have a LinkedIn profile. I'm
True.
like, hey, what will I do in LinkedIn? I can't post
Yes.
this entertainment videos. Kya hai ye? All these things and all. But then, my God, it's such an amazing platform, I swear. Like, I met such amazing people. I learned so many things. Now, like, I know that marketing is the thing that I want to do. So, after that,
Okay.
I started freelancing since June, and then I've been doing it since then. So I learned a lot of new things from like people who, for example, Vedika Bhai, and then like all these in LinkedIn influencers. So they give all these tips and all. So it has never been easy because the stability is not like initially there is no stability, right? Like you have to do
Mm-mm.
cold outreach,
Obviously.
and then
Obviously.
sometimes your clients leave you all of a sudden, and then sometimes and then sometimes and sometimes they like I mean they'll ghost you all of a sudden. Sometimes they don't pay you at one point of time, and it's very
Exactly.
hard. So
Yeah.
yeah, so
I mean, like, have come.
the
I mean, like, I've come. I've like had an experience of all the things because, like, even I'm into freelancing, right? So, like, even I had all this experience,
yeah,
like being ghosted, clients leaving,
yeah.
like, doing a lot of outreach and stuff like
Hmm.
that. But coming back to your various fields of the place, like, where you've been, like, were you like this curious right from the beginning, or like was it your parents thought that yes you have to do like so many things around in every field, like arts, photography, or like was it your curiosity? Because you see, having curious and curiosity is like
Hmm.
the key, I would say. Like it's very important in today's world in order to learn anything or to do anything, I would say. Because you see now, like, NFTs are going on, but in order to understand
Yeah,
NFTs, in order to learn NFTs, you have to have the curiosity. Some people think that it's
right.
like very technical, a lot of like jargons, or they're like, I don't have to get into that because like they don't
Hmm.
have the curiosity. So like my
Right.
question here is that, like, since you have been into like various fields, like were you this curious
Hmm.
right from the start, or like was it your parents thought that yes you have to do all these things?
First of all, uh, I was like, since when I was very young, I got involved. Like, I didn't have that, what do you say, like, since when, so when you grow up, right? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
whatever your parents they tell you, you do it, right? So I
Yeah.
was involved in a lot of things like professionally, like, for be, like, what do you say, uh, tennis, photography, art, and all these stuff because they were in creative professions. So my dad is involved in music too. So I got involved in music as in I play the piano because I started learning the piano. So even my sister is a musician. So these things really affect you, right? I mean, like you are influenced. Like when your family is
Mm-hmm.
like into all other various creative professions. My mother is into art. She's been doing art since like when she was very small. She's doing embroidery and all these
Oh,
things. So I mean, when you're born in this like with set of
this culture.
creative people,
Yeah.
so that thing already, it will like I mean I don't know, so it will I guess pass on to you I guess. So later stage, I mean, photography much happened at a very later stage. For example, 18. So
Okay.
after yeah, 18, like I mean, I started this photography, and then NFT, I was very curious. Last year it happened because I wanted to create NFTs. Because I'm an artist, I also do all those art and all. I want to become an NFT artist. So again, curiosity. I started learning more about NFTs, metaverse and all. So yeah, that's how it has been. Firstly, it was, I guess, the passion. Like, the thing is, I can't stick to one particular thing. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, say if it is, I also hold artwork workshops too, right? And I do social media marketing. So
Okay.
like, yeah, so it's like, I mean, I might sell my photographs to, like, I mean, photographs. So I mean, yeah, that's how it is. Like, I mean, it's just if I get myself involved in one particular thing. I know people say that you should be a specialist. It's very good, because if you don't become a specialist, I mean, people will not choose you if you are doing this and you're doing
I
that.
get it.
But if
Yeah.
you are really skilled, why not? It's not that मैंने आज सीख लिया 3 महीने से मैंने art सीख लिया and then I become the master of it. So these has been happening
True.
like when I was like very small and all. So, and since when you grow up in a very creative people around you, so those things affect you, like, I mean, indirectly or directly.
Okay.
So first
Makes
thing, it
sense.
was like again the passion, and then definitely the curiosity. So yeah, that's how it is.
Got it, got it. I mean, like, obviously, like, environment like plays a very big role because you see, you take any field, like, be it entrepreneurship, like, be it anything. Okay, like, environment plays a very big role. Like, if you don't have a very, open mind, like, broad mind, this curiosity minded people, like this,
Yeah,
exploring, right? I mean, like, once when we have that particular environment, it's like very likely that even we'll get that characteristics and like we'll just start doing it. So I mean, in that particular thing, you're like so much blessed because like you've had your parents, making you to
yeah,
get into this lot of stuff, so that it has. And as you said, like, sports is actually very important. I mean, it gives us the discipline because I'm not a very good sports achiever, but I've been into sports. I mean, like, I've done a lot of athletics. I've been into football and all.
great.
So like I know the importance of
Yeah,
sports and athletics. I mean, like, I know like what's the discipline and all the things that it's giving us. I mean, it makes a mind
yeah,
also free and all. Like, I don't know that, so that's like,
absolutely.
it's very good. Yeah. And so next thing, like, I want to talk to you about is like,
Yeah,
how was your freelancing journey has been so far? Like, you told that 6 months back you have started your freelancing, right? If I'm not wrong.
yeah, right.
Yeah. So like,
So the journey,
how has it been? I mean, like, was it like very difficult to find clients, or like were you able to crack that particular thing? I mean, like the strategy and all. Like, how was it?
mhm. Uh, I got good clients, I got bad clients. Some people ghosted me. Like, I had 3 clients where it was like not through LinkedIn, but through referral.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
they were like okayish, but the pay was not good. As in, like, I didn't have
Okay.
any portfolio, so I agreed with it. And then after completing 6 7 months, I think I had to leave them because I wanted to upskill. Like, I need to take
Mm-hmm.
more challenging projects. So I was also not very happy with the amount, also like very minimal amount, as I know I could do more than what I have. So then I have currently I have like one, I worked with an international client. She is still in touch with me. She gives me project that's like SEO project. I got
Okay.
through LinkedIn. And another one I've been working for like 5 months. It has been really good. So I'm handling their entire social media thing. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
work closely with the copywriter and the designer. And thirdly, I am working with an metaverse company. It's based out of Delhi. So currently, it's in
Okay.
halt because they
Mm-hmm.
are working on another project. So they'll restart in January. So I'm looking after their social media. So that's how it has been. Like, I'm not taking too many things. So like
Mm-hmm.
good projects, and like, I mean, like less clients but good projects. So instead
Got
of
it.
taking like 5 to 6 clients, but if they don't like if you know that you're worth more than these, like I mean clients, then there's no point. Like I mean it's important to take one good client and like they pay you pretty good, like I mean. So
Got it.
yeah, but like
Okay.
it's, and I would say it has been a roller coaster ride, as in like the freelancing journey is like very risky. It's never like any time anything can happen.
Yes.
They'll tell you
So true.
like,
So
I'm
true.
sorry, we don't want to continue, even though you have been continuing for like 2 years, 3 years. Anything can happen. Like, sorry, we don't want to continue, and then your heart starts pumping. Oh shit, I don't have a client, so what do I do? So alien, like I mean, even it comes out with its own like pros and cons, right? When in job you have a fixed stable income, but you can't grow there. Like the growth is very
True.
small, like very slow. Sorry. Here
Yes.
you can like uh, earn so much, like 6 figures, 7 figures, but you need so much of hard work. I tell you. So initially, clients won't come to you unless until you are a big shot LinkedIn influencer. You'll have to do cold outreach, and then once you build a brand on, then I guess people will start approaching you. So initially it's like very very rough, but you will have to uh, be very resilient and very persistent. See, it's not everybody's cup of tea. Again, there's a lot of freedom into it, of course. Like you can do whatever you want. It's you are your own boss. But again, there's like no stability. So
Yeah. So
so
obviously,
far
I
it
mean,
has been
like,
like pretty good.
yeah. So like as you have mentioned, I mean, like it's a roller coaster ride. I mean, like for everybody, it's even for me. Even now, to be frank, like I didn't know exactly freelancing from a very long time. Actually, my journey started
Right.
with this all this freelancing and everything right after 12th. Actually, it all started with just one single
Okay.
thought. That was like me and my friends. We were like after 12th, after high school, like we were just roaming around. We just spoke to ourselves, thinking that like why do we have to wait until 4 years of graduation in order to earn some money? Like why can't we do something right now?
Right.
And that's how it all started. So what I started doing is like right from that point of time till now, I just started using internet effectively. Like I've started like using YouTube and learning a lot of stuff from influencers and everybody. So that's the single point. I mean that's the point. But it literally took me like 2 to 2.5 years to figure out exactly what is freelancing, what is social media marketing, what is digital marketing, like what is LinkedIn, everything. So like I've been, as you told, like it's like literally a roller coaster, right? And like moreover, there's like a lot of uncertainty. Just like that, they'll tell like I don't want to work with you. But
Yeah,
as you told,
exactly.
with uncertainty, there comes a big reward as well. Like we get this big reward as well.
Definitely, definitely.
But even
Yes.
in this, yeah, even in this job, like as you mentioned, though it is
Yeah.
stable. I mean, even now you look at this, economics right now. Like everybody are like
Like
thinking that we are
everybody's
getting to
getting laid off.
recession. Everybody are being laid off. Yeah, everybody getting
Hmm.
laid off. Like
Even
as you
job is
know, I
not
mean,
very
once
cheap.
right after,
Hmm.
exactly. I mean, like after Elon Musk
There is
taking over
no.
Twitter, he just just like that, he just fired CEO of the Twitter.
Just like
Like
that,
I mean, like who are
exactly.
we then? Yeah, like who are we then? So obviously, no
Exactly.
matter whether it's a job or like freelancing, like everywhere, like we have this uncertainty. There's like always this ups and downs. Like we just have to
Yeah, yeah.
analyze, do this, risk calculation and everything. And if you're a type of guy like who's thinking, okay, no matter like whatever happens, I'm ready to fight this battle. Like I'm ready to go all in
Exactly.
and like kind of do everything
This
what
is
I can.
what
So unless and until you have that mindset,
absolutely.
I mean, like it's difficult. But once you have that, broad mindset, broad perspective,
Yeah,
obviously you can carry out.
absolutely. I totally agree because it's important to have this very important soft skill, resilient,
Mm-mm.
and your mindset matters a lot.
Exactly.
Like if you think that nahi hoga mere se, then nahi hoga, it means nahi hoga. Like it
Nothing.
takes a
Yeah.
lot of willpower and like to get back and start from the scratch. Like you suppose
Obviously.
you had like a very good paying retainership freelancing work, and that pays you almost 70,000. And it's like after a month they said that sorry, we won't continue. It's like
Nice.
obviously that's a very like big heartbreak, right? I mean, like you will be like
So true,
literally
so true.
shocked. I mean, like what just happened? I'm just like
Exactly.
I'm not earning anything. What are you going to do in that situation? Are you like you'll have to think about that. You'll have to be prepared. Oh my God, I don't have. Then again, the hunting you'll have to hunt. Again, there's like if this doesn't work, then you have to go this. And you'll have to be prepared. Your mind has to take that. Okay, anything can happen. Just make sure you make yourself calm down and then again start working. If you believe
So
that
true.
uh like I will get at least 3 clients in 3 months, you will definitely get, because your belief system, it's all on the belief system. Like you believe,
Exactly.
you manifest in that way. So again,
I mean,
it's a huge conflict between the your conscious and the subconscious mind, because again it's very easy to get bogged down. It's very easy to feel sad कि मेरे पास client है ही नहीं. तो again you'll have to tell your mind that मेरे
yes.
पास client है. I am earning, I'm getting a 6-figure client, and see the magic. So again, I think more
Exactly.
than the money, like it's the mindset that will get you at the top of your career, and like that will make you stand out from the rest. Like you see a lot of
So true. I mean, like,
freelancers give up.
got it. I
So
mean,
they
like,
give
I
up
totally
because they
agree
can't
with you.
continue. Yeah.
Exactly. So, like, even I totally agree with you because, after me getting into this particular field, like, one big thing what I've learned is soft skill actually matters a lot when compared to the hard skill. I mean, the strategies,
My God.
technique, I mean, getting into the strategies, creatives, that everything is fine. I mean, like, we can learn that. It's like kind of easy. But this macro, that's our mindset. That's the first thing that we have to make it right. I mean, like,
Hmm.
soft skills, like, very important. Like, be it patient, gratitude, like, be it anything. Like, our soft skill is like so important that it can even do anything for you, no matter like. So I mean, like, you would have been in a position where like you don't have any more clients, like anything. But once you have the proper soft skill, right, like once you have the proper mindset, you can easily get there. Like as you
Yes.
said, like you can think that no, I don't have a six-figure income. I mean, a six-figure
Yeah.
freelancing client. Obviously, you're like broke, but once you have the mindset, easily you'll get it back. So this soft skill, that's the one particular trait that I have learned after getting into this field. So I'm like kind of happy for that, that okay, mindset is everything, like perspective is everything.
Yeah.
So that's
Definitely.
actually very important.
A
And
person.
actually, like, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. Please go ahead. Sorry for the
So
interruption.
actually, no, nothing. I was just thinking to say that I've looked into your Instagram accounts. Actually, there are like two accounts that I think you are managing, and like both are doing good
Yeah. Yeah.
actually.
One.
So like I
Yeah.
just
Thank
wanted to
you.
get into that as well. But the problem here is that this
Yeah.
particular platform doesn't let me to record like more than 50 minutes. Now we are like around 47th
Okay.
minute, if I'm not wrong. So like I would love to
Yeah.
interview you in another day for this part two. I would say, like, I mean, we can talk a lot about your creative journey, like how did you start creating content on Instagram, like how did you grow on
Sure.
Instagram, like how did you get into LinkedIn. I mean, like your content creation journey. I think that will be even more better. Like we can split this session into like part one and part two. Will that be okay for
Yeah.
you?
Definitely. 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 I'm looking
Yeah,
forward.
and yeah, I know. Actually, it's been 47th minute. That I thought, like, I don't want to get this 50th minute, so that sometimes the recordings might not be available for me, so then it become a waste, right? So I thought, like,
Right. Right.
we'll
Not an
just
issue.
complete
Not.
it here, and then yeah, and
Yeah.
then like later on, we'll just talk about your creative journey, like how did you get into this Instagram and all. I think that will be good.
Sure. Sure. Sure.
Yeah, yeah. Just don't leave the call, okay? Just stay with
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Right. I won't leave the
Yeah.
call.